Certainly. Here's your text formatted into paragraphs with synonyms used where possible. Have you ever experienced that unsettling sensation that something is off with someone you know? Perhaps it's a shiver down your spine when they enter the room, or a lingering doubt that refuses to dissipate, no matter how hard you try to ignore it. In today's video, we will delve into 15 unmistakable signs that may suggest you are dealing with a harmful individual. Stay with us until the end, as the final sign is the most astonishing. These behaviors aren't merely occasional negatives, they are consistent patterns that can unveil someone's true character. Prepare to explore a topic that is as captivating as it is essential for our emotional health and interpersonal connections. We will reveal these signs, bolstered by Stoic wisdom that teaches us not only to recognize but also to manage others' negativity in ways that safeguard our inner peace and maintain our integrity. Are you ready to open your eyes and perhaps view the world a bit more clearly? If you're new here, please like the video and subscribe. Statistics reveal that only 15% of my audience is subscribed to the channel. So, if this content has benefited you in any way, I kindly request you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Now, let's embark on this transformative journey together. Sign 1. Constant critic. Facing relentless criticism can be a clear sign that you are encountering a negative person. This type of behavior is not about providing constructive feedback or fostering personal growth. Rather, it is persistent negative criticism aimed at undermining someone's confidence and self-worth. When an individual continually highlights your mistakes without acknowledging your achievements or efforts, it can indicate toxicity. For instance, imagine a colleague who consistently points out flaws in your presentations, even when everyone else appears satisfied, or a partner who perpetually criticizes your appearance or choices, leaving you feeling inadequate or incapable. These constant critiques are often employed as a method of control, instilling doubt in your abilities and value. The toxic individual can thus exert greater power over you, deliberately designed to make you reliant on their approval, creating a vicious cycle that is challenging to escape. Moreover, persistent criticism can be a means for a negative person to project their insecurities. By belittling others, they may attempt to divert attention from their own shortcomings or make their issues seem less significant in comparison. This is particularly prevalent in competitive environments, where undermining others might appear to be a strategy for standing out. Remember, healthy criticism is balanced and aims to support growth. It is specific, constructive, and typically followed by suggestions for improvement. If you frequently find yourself on the receiving end of negative remarks that offer no route for enhancement, it is a strong indication that you might be dealing with a harmful person. Recognizing this pattern is the first step toward taking measures to protect your emotional and mental well-being. Sign 2. Lack of empathy. A deficiency in empathy is a telling sign that you may be dealing with a negative individual. Empathy is the capacity to understand and share another person's feelings, and it is vital for healthy, constructive human relationships. When someone consistently displays a lack of consideration for others' emotions, it can indicate problematic character traits. For example, imagine sharing a difficult experience with a friend, hoping for support or understanding. Instead of offering comfort or solidarity, this person quickly changes the subject or minimizes your feelings, suggesting you are exaggerating or that your issue isn't significant. This kind of response reveals a clear lack of empathy and can leave you feeling isolated and misunderstood. Another manifestation of this lack can be observed in conflicts or stressful situations. A person devoid of empathy may react to conflicts with coldness or even cruelty, ignoring the emotional repercussions of their words and actions on others. In workplace settings, for instance, A supervisor who never considers their employees' personal circumstances when making demands or offering criticism demonstrates a troubling lack of empathy. The inability to recognize and appropriately respond to others' emotional needs not only harms personal relationships but also fosters a toxic environment where trust and cooperation are difficult to cultivate. This can lead to a cycle of negativity and resentment that impacts everyone involved. It is essential to differentiate between someone who may occasionally seem distant or disconnected due to stress or personal issues and someone who consistently shows a lack of empathy. In instances of persistent empathy deficiency, it is crucial to consider the long-term effects on your emotional well-being and possibly take steps to shield yourself from harmful influences. Recognizing a lack of empathy in someone you regularly interact with is vital for understanding the dynamics of the relationship and making informed decisions on how to manage these interactions in a manner that preserves your emotional health. Sign 3. Frequent lies. One of the most evident signs that you might be encountering a negative person is the tendency to lie frequently. Lies can range from minor distortions of the truth to outright falsehoods that have the potential to cause significant harm. When someone routinely resorts to deception, it not only undermines trust but also indicates a lack of respect for others and the reality of situations. For instance, imagine discovering that a colleague has been spreading false information about your contributions to work projects. Initially, it may appear to be a misunderstanding, but when the pattern repeats, it becomes evident that there is an intention to manipulate perceptions to benefit themselves or harm others. This type of behavior is a red flag indicating that the individual may lack scruples regarding the use of dishonesty to achieve their goals. Frequent lies can also manifest in personal relationships. If a partner often alters the truth about their whereabouts or who they have been with, it can signal deeper issues related to trust and integrity. Navigating relationships with individuals who exhibit toxic traits can be incredibly challenging. It often requires a keen awareness of not only the behaviors of others but also your own emotional responses. When you find yourself in the presence of someone who consistently undermines you or displays manipulative tendencies, it's essential to develop strategies to protect your emotional health. Learning to identify these harmful patterns allows you to make informed decisions about your interactions and prioritize your well-being. One common tactic employed by individuals with negative traits is gaslighting. This insidious form of manipulation can leave you doubting your own perceptions and memories. For instance, when a person continuously denies events that you clearly remember, it creates confusion and self-doubt. The gaslighter may twist the narrative to make you feel as though you are overreacting or misremembering, which can lead to a profound sense of insecurity. Understanding this behavior is crucial. Recognizing it empowers you to affirm your own experiences and maintain your mental clarity. Trust your instincts when something feels off. Intuition often serves as an early warning system, alerting you to potential danger. If you consistently feel anxious or unsettled around a particular individual, it's essential to take those feelings seriously. Often, our subconscious picks up on subtle cues that our conscious mind might overlook. Rather than dismissing these sensations, consider them as valuable insights into the dynamics of your relationship. Another significant indicator of a potentially harmful person is their tendency to engage in dramatic or excessive behaviors. Individuals who thrive on chaos may frequently create crises, seeking attention or sympathy while diverting focus away from more significant issues. This behavior can manifest in various ways, such as emotional outbursts or creating conflicts within social circles. Such individuals often thrive on drama, and their need for attention can create a toxic atmosphere that drains the emotional energy of those around them. Additionally, a person who consistently engages in passive-aggressive behavior may also reveal deeper issues. This form of indirect expression of anger or resentment can be frustrating and confusing. Rather than addressing grievances openly, a passive-aggressive individual might sulk, make sarcastic remarks, or give you the silent treatment. This type of behavior is often rooted in an inability to communicate emotions effectively. Recognizing these signs can help you navigate interactions with such individuals more skillfully, as you may need to confront their behavior directly or set clear boundaries. Setting boundaries is essential in any relationship, especially when dealing with negative individuals. It's vital to articulate what you will and will not tolerate. Boundaries serve as a protective barrier that helps maintain your emotional well-being. Establishing these limits can be challenging, particularly if the person is used to crossing them. However, standing firm in your convictions fosters respect and sets a standard for how you expect to be treated. When boundaries are ignored, it is often necessary to reassess the relationship. This reassessment may involve distancing yourself from the individual or, in some cases, cutting ties altogether. While this decision can be difficult, prioritizing your emotional health should always come first. Surrounding yourself with supportive, positive individuals is essential for fostering a healthy mindset and promoting personal growth. Moreover, another critical sign of a toxic individual is their unwillingness to take responsibility for their actions. Individuals who frequently play the victim and refuse to acknowledge their role in conflicts can create an atmosphere of blame and guilt. When you find yourself constantly having to justify your feelings or experiences, it may be time to evaluate the relationship. Recognizing that a lack of accountability is a hallmark of toxicity allows you to protect your emotional landscape from unnecessary turmoil.